welcome to my channel and my first ever Flosstube Extra. My name is Immy and I'm Stitched by Immy over here and over on Instagram. And this is my 30th birthday haul. I've brought my balloons over to set the scene, but my birthday was last Thursday, so they're looking a little bit sad for wear and they might get in the way, but we'll see how it goes. I know on normal YouTube people tend to do disclaimers when they do hauls, and yeah, so I don't know whether this is appropriate because we love seeing stitchy things, like any sort of stitchy content, but yeah, I'm not bragging about all the lovely things I've got. I just thought I'd show you because I'd be interested in looking at what other people got for their birthday. So this isn't everything I got, but this is everything stitchy related. So I'm going to start with cards. You may think why, but there was definitely a theme this year with my presents and I'm not mad about it. Stitched by Immy was definitely a strong theme. So firstly, this is a card from my auntie Julia. She hand makes cards and she has done for quite a while. And I don't know if you can see, but it includes one of my makes, which I think was a Cotton Clara kit, sorry, and my Flosstube logo, happy 30th birthday in cross stitch, and then yeah, it says make every birthday wish count. Sorry, I was trying to read backwards. So I just thought that was really lovely and personalised. And there's her little sign off, handmade by Julia. So yeah, it's just really nice to get personalised cards. It's so special. So I'll keep that for forever. And then my other auntie, who has started card making more recently, made me this card. Lovely shiny lady with a 30th balloon. And then inside is Ada. So, sorry, shouldn't show that. Yeah, so inside it's Ada and then a cross stitch rose in there. So just lovely little personal touches from both of them. Okay, where do I start? So I'm going to start with the present that made me cry, which isn't that hard lately, but it's so sweet. So yep, here it is. I don't know if you recognise this, but this is my logo. I think I mentioned this over on Instagram, but my little brother Danny designed it for me. He's very creative, very clever. He got all that sort of good stuff handed down, me less so. And so yeah, when I gave him a very vague brief of I wanted it to be an embroidery hoop, so on the actual logo it's an embroidery hoop, and I wanted a blackbird to represent my granddad who passed a few years ago. He sometimes comes and checks in on us in the family as a blackbird, and then this is sort of to represent crosses, and I said I love autumn leaves and orange and green are my favourite colours, and I think he smashed it. And my friend Hannah made me this. Yeah, I was just in shock, like it just blew me away. Just the thoughtfulness, so incredibly kind. Yeah, so hopefully it's going to be in the back of all my videos to come. Yeah, it's just really, really special. Yeah, it's just so lovely to have amazing friends that will do such kind things for me. It made me feel really special, and she's, yeah, Stitched with Love by Hannah. I'll give you a close up. So it's not cross stitch, it's embroidery, but yeah, if you see my logo you'll see it's such a good likeness. So I was really, really chuffed with that. And like, she didn't need to get me any more, like that was more than enough, but she also got me a Buffy Threads needle minder. And this says handmade, and it has crosses around the outside. And yeah, it's a nice big one actually. If I show you that for reference, it'd be good for my larger projects. So that was amazing. And then yeah, I'll move on. My sister-in-law, so sweet. She sort of got me like a couple of little things that I love, like a plant, silver jewellery, which I can never have enough silver jewellery. And she also was like, oh, I know you like cross stitch, but I don't really know that much about it. And she got me these 2 little cross stitch kits from the works, so sweet. So that's the first one, this little rainbow, and it comes with all the kit materials. I think they're intended to be finished as cards. There may even be, yeah, there is a card in there as well, so they're little card kits. And then she also got me this one, sorry it's hard to see, a little bird and a flower. So yeah, thank you Caitlin, very kind of you. I've already hit the blue. And then yeah, then I'll move on to the presents from my parents. My mum got back on her sewing machine. She hasn't been on it in a little while, and I've been really wanting her to take it back up as a hobby. And she kept this one quiet from me, but she made me some bunting, which hopefully will go behind me at some point as part of my setup. But yes, it's cross stitch bunting. So she found this amazing fabric from a craft shop in Swindon called Nimble Thimbles, or Thimble Nimbles? Nimble Thimble, I think. I'll put the link down below. The other, so I've got a spotty one, that fabric again, and a stripy one. And as I mentioned before, one of my favourite colours is green. So I'll give you like a little close-up of the embroidery hoop fabric. This is like a little pin cushion in that one, and a bobbin. And then this one you can sort of see the edge of a sewing machine. And then lastly, you can see that sewing machine in a bit more detail. But yeah, so lovely. I've been spoiled with people making me gifts, which is just amazing. So hopefully, yeah, this will be behind me in the background. And then, oh yes, then she got me this little needle minder, which is Harry Potter, of course. I'm a big fan of Harry Potter. It's like my comfort. I watch it every year, probably at least twice, all the films. Yeah, he's just so cute. I don't have any sort of needle minder like this. He's like a little enamel Harry with a wand. He's so sweet. So I love that. He was actually already on a project, but I just took him off to show you. And then this, I was so excited for this. Like, my mum had sort of mentioned the idea of this in passing, hoping I'd forget, but I kept it in my mind. But so it came in this little box, and it's my own label, well, set of labels. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a little blackbird, and then it says StitchedbyImmy, and then the intention is to cut them individually and then stitch them on the back of each project I finish, most likely on the felt. There may be other ways, but I'm not sure. A bit like what Hannah did on my logo hoop. So I'm very excited. I'm like rushing to get my first finish since I received that, so I can put it on the back. But yeah, I think she got it on Etsy, and she said you could pick different images. So she found the blackbird, which she thought was appropriate, and then you could pick the text and the font. So yeah, and I think it's about 50 in here, maybe more, so I'm set for a very long time. I will put all the details of everything in the description below. So good. And then still from my parents, I got a Geeky Stitchy Company Kit. This was on my wish list. And yeah, I put it on my wish list, and then I sent it to my mum, and she was like, oh, it's out of stock. Like, I was like, oh no. And the other pattern I'd sent was from America, and the shipping was going to be really expensive. So I was like, oh, don't worry, don't worry. And then a week or so before, Jess restocked the kit. So I was able to get it in the end, that's good. It's I'd rather be stitching. So in a previous Flosstube I stitched one I'd rather be reading for my husband, and this one will be for me. So yeah, I'm really excited to do that. I'm not sure when I'll start it, but I'm sure I'll start it soon. And then sticking on with the theme, my mum made me some project bags, some branded project bags. So yeah, merch may be coming soon. Not really, but this is my mum bought this project bag from Hobbycraft, and then my auntie Julia, who made the first card, printed this sort of iron-on design for me. So again, it's the logo that my brother designed. So yeah, so I've got a little black one. I've got a little cream one. And then, whoops. And then I've got little mini tote bags. So my mum saw one of Sophie's mini tote bags in my first Flosstube, and she bought a larger one from Hobbycraft, and then edited it. See, I don't know the techniques. Made it smaller, and also put my logo on it. So I'm so happy with my new 3 project bags. Yeah, so I can't wait to use them now. I was saving everything in a box for this video, but now I'm free to fill them. So that was really nice. I think that's everything from my parents. And then I'll move on to, oh yes, I was very lucky, and my friend Chris got me this kit, another Rendell for the collection. So it's a Buffy Threads kit with all the called for everything kitted up already, and it's, sorry, there you go, and it's a little mouse on top of a toadstool, so cute. I love toadstools and like autumnal things, so it's right up my street. Yeah, in my previous Flosstube you see I'm stitching Dandelion Clock with also a little mouse, so I feel like this will go really well, and they'll like really complement each other. So yeah, my plan is once I finish that mouse to start this mouse. So thank you, Chris, that was very sweet of you. And I had a bit of birthday money from my husband's grandparents, and I went to Sheffield for after my birthday for the weekend with my friends Rosie and Chris, and my husband Kieran, and there was this great craft shop there. It was called Aldous, I think that's how you say it. It had so many different types of crafts, like any kind of craft you could think of, and it was really, really fun little shop. And when I was there, I spent some of my birthday money. I got myself this kit, which is an RHS kit. I think they recently brought them out. There's a series of flowers, and this is the Peruvian Lily. So lilies are my favourite flower, especially the pink and orange ones. I'm not familiar with Peruvian lilies, but I just thought, yeah, I just wanted to get something from there to support them and get something as a takeaway from my birthday trip. So I thought this was perfect. And I also bought myself my first ever pair of Stork scissors. I do not know how I don't have a pair already, but I thought it's kind of a rite of passage, isn't it? So, and I just went for the classic gold, and I'm really happy to have them in my stash. And yeah, I think that's everything. The only other thing is what I'm wearing. This, I'll stand up, apologies, I have to see more of me. It's hard to see. But this waistcoat was given to me by my friend Rosie, and she made it, and I just feel incredibly privileged that she put so much time into making me something. I'm not a sewist, but I can only imagine like how complicated it is. So yeah, I was just blown away the fact that she made something for me. And I'd seen this fabric and this pattern at Stitch Festival earlier in the year, and was sort of like, oh, just amazing. So thank you, Rosie. I thought I'd wear it for the video, share it with pride. And I think that's everything I've got to show you. I might have whistled through that quite quickly. Yeah, you have a few weeks off and you get really nervous again, but I was also really excited to show you all the lovely things, and I just can't describe them enough. So yeah, thank you to everybody who got me something for my birthday and made it really special. It's definitely softened the blow of turning 30. So thank you for watching. I'll be back in approximately a week's time with a normal Flosstube video. And myself and my friend Maisie are planning on starting our first ever stitch along. So we're just getting together the fabric and the threads at the moment. We've decided on the pattern. So yeah, I hope to release more details about that in my next video. So thank you, bye.